Test, test, test. We good?
Joe Blackbeard just resubbed for 18 months. Sub a double loop dub.
Test, test, test. Alright, we seem to be good. Apologies for that.
Zb909 just resubbed for 10 months. Howdy Flax.
Howdy.
Good to see R2 chat.
Thank you. So, I'm running everything at Ultra. I got 90 FPS off stream. Let's see how it runs with OBS. But we got, with the 3090, 90 FPS with everything in Tarkov at Ultra.
Rat Flax.
Rust. I need to talk to NVIDIA. I need to... Also, I want to do it when on a night when it can be hosted by the Yogs. So we get more viewers. That'll make NVIDIA happy. And I've got to do Tarkov and I've got to do Rust. So, two things I want to play anyway. I just hope to God this thing holds up and everything's fine. I had a little conversation with my PC. Try to say, look, you know, I've been there for you. I've tried to upgrade you. I've looked after you. I know that you've had some problems. I put some bad parts in you that you weren't happy with. But the 1080 was great. I think they got along very well. I've upgraded the PSU now, so it's a 1000 watt PSU with the 3090. I'm just hoping they get along well.
Very nice, just
that's all I'm asking for.
37
Please
months.
just try to get along. Thank you for the sub. Harry, you're not old enough to make a reference to Only Fools and Horses. Oddly enough, when my IT guy was here installing the PSU and everything, he said to me, do you have a backup
Bucket of Premium just resubbed for
like
25
power supply
months.
so that if
3090 making
you
that
have a
Alex
power
have
cut,
clip extra
your
nice
PC stays on?
His helm.
And I said, no, He said, oh, you could get one. And I said, we haven't had a power cut around here in years. And I said to Mrs. F, I guarantee you we're going to have a power cut soon. Yeah, internet, something will happen. Fully armed and operational battle station. Oh, I'm afraid your friends on the Endor moon will be quite something. It's a canted. It's a carted sight. It's meant to make it harder for them to shoot you in the chest, because your arms sort of fold across or something like that. That's what I've read. Yeah, this guy's right. Look at the time to down sight. It's quicker if you've been running. It's weird. I think this is only single fire, oddly enough, this gun.
Sararboom just resubbed for 5 months. Hey Korean, keep up the
Wow! Keep up the what? Sorry, I couldn't hear the sound of me being murdered! It was a smooth L. You're right. Very smooth L. That's alright. How goes the questing for the Kappa? We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're just chilling. Let me think. Our last Dota game. We won, if I remember rightly. I want to say I was Grimstroke. Or was it? Oh, the in-house game. God. Yeah, it could have been more than stream. I got a game. I got a new game. I bought it just now. It was on my wish list. Teardown?
Incalidus 130 just resubbed for 19 months.
Teardown?
Thank you for the entertainment and good hunting.
Thank you. Which is like, you have to plan heists. Well, I played Grimstroke and I played CM. We won both games. In fact, the last one we played was against a Morph, and it was looking kind of shaky, and then he fought us just as his Aegis timed out, and just sort of walked into us all, and we killed him, and then he bought back, and again, just kind of got caught out, and we killed him again, and the game was over. It was the weirdest ending. Does it look clear on stream? My tech guy was insistent that I should get a dual core, and a dual PC setup. He was like, I watch these Facebook streamers, you know, they've all got a 2 PC setup. And I was like, I don't think I need that. Dead lad. I mean, the main problem I've got is for anyone saying I could up the bitrate or the quality or whatever, the issue would be my internet upload speed is not up to it. It's just literally not up to it. I mean, if you're one of these big shot streamers with 20,000 viewers and gigabit internet, fair enough. But we're small fry, team. We're small fry. What do you mean I should have? What does that mean I should have? Should have? What does that mean? Oh, so Virgin Media said that it should be 50, so it's 50, huh? You must be new here. A dead lad there.
Dimethylargen Industry subbed for 6 months. 6 months of work my boss won't get back.
What a shot, baby! That's that 3090, lads. I'm dead. What's with all the ketters? Oh, actually. I'm fucking this up. I ain't gonna take anything else. We're gonna die. We're about to die. We haven't got any, Actually, if I keep healing up my chest and head, we might make it, but we're out of, we're out of food and water. Come on, take us home. Take us home, eh? 5 minutes. Might have been 5 minutes since it came in. As long as I keep healing these, we're okay, right? What and run! Whew. So all these kedders were because these lads were started off as scavs and then came in, did what I did, but didn't live to tell the tale. They perished. That was a fair old bit of loot for a fucking scav run. You think the Raketas are Raider guns? Maybe. You can shift click, but if you don't place things just so... Right, we're going to sell a bunch of stuff. Gone, 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 gone. Fuck me. All right. Is that a fleur? Oh shit, we've got a thermal scope. Those are fun. So these things, let me see if I can mount, for anyone that hasn't seen it. This is what this looks like. This thing is nuts. And enemies show up as like glowing white hot spots. It's ridiculous. I mean, you want to put it on this. Oh, it needs a special mount. I wonder if it would fit on the Cobra mount. Yes. So, all right, so that's what we can do with that. If we which gun was it? It was this, right? I bet it'll fit with one of these. That's dirty. Do you want to give it a go? This thing is ridiculous. What kind of magazines are you? PMag 308. That's some pretty spenny ammo. All right. No, we don't need better armor. We're going to be hiding. And my plan is, if we get jumped, We throw the gun in the bush and run away. Remember to right click and... Sorry, Claire as fuck. Mate, I don't know if you read the rules on the way in or not about backseating. Maybe you missed them. Basically, just sit and watch me play the game in a way that infuriates you, or just try to enjoy watching someone else have fun. But don't be telling me how to load ammo. I wanted to see what spare ammo I had that I could put in my butt, because there's no point loading the M62. I just want to have backup ammo in case I somehow shoot all the M61. Okay? So if you want a backseat, I'm sure if you went to Pestilly's stream and backseated there, he'd fucking love it. Oh, cheers for the help, mate. Appreciate it. Telling me how to load ammo in my gun. Got part of my jumper stuck in the zip. Oh, I feel like George Costanza. There's been a backlash against backseating on Twitter. I've noticed a few streamers complaining about it, mainly women, because they, I imagine they get it. A lot of blokes fucking mansplaining to them, and like actually mansplaining, like the actual definition of what it is. Oh my god, the stratosphere is shrinking. I thought he was going to run to my left and I was going to try and hide, and then he was right there and it was too late. I thought he'd run past me. Well, he got a free fleur.
Voodoo Hamster just resubbed for 36 months.
Thank you for the sub. Easy come, easy go. I didn't think he'd just run... like, who runs there? I thought he'd just run straight ahead. So weird. Yeah, they're expensive. I really think that was his fault. I bet this is dog shit. Ah, that'll do. Christ. I'm not a fussy man, Homer. What do we want to put on this thing site-wise? This is dreadful. I bet it's the fucking gas block. Oh. Can we take it off? Yeah, it's the gas block. Hasn't got a foregrip on it. Fuck it. We'll just YOLO in and we'll just shoot absolutely loads. Man, I wanted to shoot one person with it. The wipe is in like 2 months or something. If I finish the wipe and just sit on, you know, 100 million rubles, where's the fun in that? I want to go in with fleurs. I want to go in with all that shit. I'm going to do labs runs. And we'll just go in with whatever the fuck we can get, because why not? I mean, it's like, it's so, we have so much money. And there's no point me having earned it all other than the satisfaction I got from getting there. Like, I set myself that goal and I actually did it, which for me is like super rare. No, I thought the Tarkov wipe, someone said 2 months. If anyone can find a confirmed date. Yeah. If there's not any confirmed date on it, then it'll be a while yet. They normally give you a bit of time, don't they? Yes, it's normally a big update. Sips just made 2nd place on Twitch Rivals? Wow. That's real money. What game was he playing? Minecraft PvP? Good God. What's the world coming to? What is the world coming to? Who'll draft the squad that gets that W? 40 creators battle in the Twitch Rivals UK Mind Draft Showdown. Drops by Ponk. I don't know any of these people. Drops by Ponk. 500,000 followers. Never heard of them. False Symmetry. About the same as me. Barry. Oh no, that's a different. That's HRRY. Wait, so Harry's Twitch username is Harry, HRRY, and there's already a lad called HRRY. Then there's Martin, 250,000 followers. Orion, 20k followers, don't know him. Ravs, 0 followers. They've added the wrong Ravs. Ren the Dog, 82k followers. CPK, 188,000. I don't know any of these people. Sips, 260k. Never heard of him. Wolfer Bell, never heard of her, and more. Do you know when yeah, but at Harry they've added someone else, some Finnish guy. They called Sips a boomer. I see this fucking boomer shit. I don't want to get into this again, but just so you understand where I stand, and this is my final word on it. My generation are not boomers. We were the children of boomers. We were the first generation to be fucked over. And you lot with your, boomer, anyone that isn't a fucking zoomer is a boomer, get to fuck. You want some allies? You want some fucking allies? Or do you want to make everyone your fucking enemy? Congratulations, you've alienated the one generation that gives less of a shit than you do. You little gremlins. Idiots. It just pisses me off. I'm sorry if I'm not fucking 21. Guess what? You won't be 21 for long. 1 year. And 10 years will go by like that. And then you're in your 30s and suddenly you're like, oh, now I'm the boomer. No, you're not. Your generation stays with you. That's why boomers are called boomers. Fucking idiots. They weren't zoomers when they were in their 20s. Ugh. Irritating. My 20s were finishing university and then 5 years at a job I hated, and they went by very quickly looking back on it. But I look back and I actually did a lot of stuff, and I had literally, I'd say, 9 years of misery. Hated being at university. I wanted to get on with things, and then I got out of university and I hated my job. It wasn't until I was 29 that I actually started getting my fucking act together and doing something I actually wanted to do. So yeah, I would say in the first 30 years of my life, there was a lot of shit in there where it was fucking awful, and I just hated it. I thought things are definitely going to get better at some point. And now I'm like in my 40s, and this is the happiest I've ever been. Is anyone coming? No one's coming. Maybe if I had a sight that wasn't absolute garbage, this would be better. Come on then, you bitch. Suki, you dickhead. You guys hear that bullet? That was that lad getting domed.
Sips_ just resubbed for 14 months.
Sips! I heard you won Twitch Rivals. Second place. Congratulations, dude. That's awesome. Without having seen any of it or knowing better, I'm going to say you deserved it. Actually, I'm going to say you deserve better.
Граната тут!
He was a machine? I can believe it. He's every kind of machine. Sex machine, love machine, gaming machine. He's a god. I thought I heard Mr. Gluha. It was either a player fucking with me or one of Gluhar's voice. I'm sure I heard a funny voice. It wasn't the usual kind of scav voice. Could have been him, I guess?
Super Hands tip $10. When is the Flax hot tub stream coming?
I've been asked about it. And I'm saying no on prop PFlax hot tub stream.
Give hot tub or ad.
There will be no hot tub.
What about a hot tub stream minus the hot tub?
So just a me stream.
How do you intend to get Big Smitty's money then?
How do I intend to what? What do you got for me? They were just unarmored scabs, boys. I will not be playing Minecraft in any form of Twitch Rivals because I would embarrass myself and all of you. I have played it a handful of times and I'm terrible at it. I don't know what anything makes into. I don't know what I'm doing. I would also lose a Rust Twitch Rivals. I would lose a Dota Twitch Rivals. Name a Rivals. I would be the guy losing.
What else is new?
Well, I'm the one saying it, Sarah. Like, I'm not denying it.
Angry old man, get off my lawn, Rivals.
Angry? I don't know where this comes from. I'm not angry. You guys are just stupid. That's the difference. I'm lucky, mate. His little cough gave him away. I decided to get Tarkov, level 3, only scav kills so far. That's fine, that's normal. I think I did circle the entire map, because I clearly killed this lad. I don't remember it. Snail Bro, that is bad advice. First vaccine, it'll hurt a bit tonight but won't stop you from sleeping, then you will barely notice it by tomorrow afternoon. What are you talking about? Maybe that was the case for you. I know people who had it and that night they couldn't sleep and they were sweating and shaking and feverish, and then they had a bad day and then they were fine after that. I was fine until that evening, slept fine, woke up, felt like shit for 3 days, and then I was fine. Literally in the middle of the day I just went, and I was fine. You can't just say, oh, this is what it's like, dude. It's different for loads of people. It's like saying this is what COVID is like. It's impossible. And it's not Bill Gates programming me to say that, I promise. Same, Lisa. I literally, the moment I took it and I felt fine, my arm was sore straight away. And then for the rest of that day I was fine. And then the next, I literally felt like shit for 3 days.
Resident Cake just resubbed for 9 months. Ratman on reserve.
I got the Oxford AstraZeneca. I know people who've, like, my mates, we're all about the same age, you know, we're all in our 40s. My mum had it and she felt rough for a day. I had it and I literally felt rough for 3 days. The first day was the worst. It was like the onset of COVID, which you'd expect. And then after that, it was like a bad cold for 2 days. But the first day I had aches all over, my arm was killing me. And for all of those 3 days after it, every morning I woke up, my body was just like seized up, and moving my arm was like agony for about half an hour. Weird, isn't it? The way I see it, the worse I felt, the more it must have been doing. Everyone in chat was like, oh, that means you've got a good immune system. I was like, really? Because I was a very sickly child, and if I get a cold, it knocks me for 6. So I'm pretty sure my immune system is shit. I'm good, sir. Thank you. I hate playing with other people. I much prefer playing this game alone. It's much easier. I hate having to hold my shot. I hate thinking, is that my ally? Is that someone else? Is that, you know, I fucking hate it. I don't need any presents, Sarah. I have all the money in the world. I can't buy this though. Is it love? You can buy love very easily. It's affordable. It's easy to get hold of. It's you can find it in most major outlets. In all honesty, it's really not. If it's love, I'm not interested. So no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. Actually, let's keep that. We're gonna James Bond it. We're just gonna go in a la James Bond. That's Mission Impossible. I will witty one-liner after any kill. There will be maybe 2. Arsenal are 1-0 up? Ridiculous. Mandatory voter ID we're having in this country? Someone made bullying claims against the Duchess of Sussex. Can't she still call herself the Duchess if they ditched all their royal duties? Is she still allowed? You're PFlax, I love the stream, but I got to ask as I missed it. Did Sips win the Twitch Rivals earlier? Second place, which is amazing. I don't know what the rewards are for Twitch Rivals, but I think it's a bunch of money. I mean, sponsors include Old Spice, State Farm, Doritos, Capital One, Verizon, Samsung, and Old Spice. And Old Spice. Also Old Spice. And Dunkin' Donuts. I assume they get loads of cheddar. Do they get cheddar? That's my donkey. Two lads over there, spotted. Got his mate. He's not happy. He's not happy. If that guy had a face shield, or we would have got him. Just a little blim to the face. Bim. Oh, he had a proper gun. If I'd had my other flash gun, it would have been alright. If I could have got that lad's gun, we were in with a shot. If I could have got his gun, we would have been in with a shot. Good one. The Gratch. This gun's fantastic. Oh. I don't like Frankie Boyle at all. I'll tell you why. I think in lieu of actually like funny jokes, for a lot of the time, it's just, I'm gonna say he's like Cards Against Humanity, the comedian. He's like, let me see if I can say Madeleine McCann or some other tragedy, and people will be like, oh, I can't believe he said it, ha 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 ha. That's pretty much, that's it. Like, I just don't get it. I don't see why that's a thing. Like, is it actually funny, or are you laughing because it's like, I can't believe he's made that joke? I hate Mock the Week as well. I'm sorry. I hate Mock the Week. I thought he'd run out the door. I didn't know he'd gone to the right. Like, I have no idea how... I saw him and he looked like he was running straight ahead. I think when I shot, he ducked right. And I lost track of him. Man, I really thought he had not done that. But he had. You think there were two? Maybe. I think all those shows that are panel shows, because Have I Got News For You was successful and has been around for so long, they were like, and also then Nevermind the Buzzcocks, and then Shooting Stars. And Shooting Stars was genuinely funny because it was mainly a vehicle for Vic and Bob, and the guests were secondary. So it was like, we don't really care about the guests. We're just going to kind of make fun of them and make them feel uncomfortable. It's mainly a Vic and Bob vehicle. Perfect. And it's like, I love Vic and Bob, and I just think they're brilliant. So anything with them in. And I was at university, so it was like primo university TV. That and a show, does anyone remember a show called God's Gift with Davina McCall? Me and my mates used to watch it at university. The gist of the show as follows. This was, as far as I know, Davina McCall's big hosting break. It's a theatre full of 18 to 24-year-old women, all tarted up like they're going out. And then it's like 5 lads, just like bog standard lads, come out on stage and have to perform a series of tasks to win over the girls. And then there are 5 lanes drawn on the ground, and the women go and stand in the allotted lane, depending on which bloke they think is the best looking. And inevitably, there's a topless bit where the guys come out and show off their abs and their body. There's a bit where the guy comes out and shows off some talent he's got. And then at the end of the night, all the girls that are in that lane pick the winning guy. The other lads are out. And then that guy walks amongst all the girls and picks one he wants to take on a date. And then they go on a date. And it was hilarious because it was incredibly awkward telly. I'd never seen anything like it. And I would have been 19. So it was like, this is amazing. This is like so hilarious. And the guys, the funniest thing is the guys trying to win over the girls, because obviously we're young lads, you know. I was with Mrs. F at the time. The two guys were single, and there's my mates. They're still my best mates. And so for them, they could put themselves in the shoes of these guys. And a lot of the girls there were really hot. And Davina McCall was super hot. She was like in her 20s at the time. So it was like the best show. It was like these, you know, three drooling teenagers watching this show. And then the dudes come out, and we're just like hoping that they fucking fail and make a tit of themselves. And they almost inevitably did. And the talent around, they had to come out and they would do like an impression or a bit of stand-up, or they would sing, and it was always awful. This one guy, who we still talk about this to this day, what a genius move this is. This is when the film The Mask with Jim Carrey had come out. He ran out on stage with a mask on, like the guy from The Mask, and went, "Somebody stop me!" and then ran off the stage. And everybody went, "What the fuck was that?" And we were like, "Oh my god, that's genius." Everyone else is out there embarrassing themselves. He's basically skipped the worst round. He skipped it. Because he came out, you didn't see his face, no one has any idea who he is, and he was on and off in 2 seconds, and it was more confusing than anything else. And it was just like, it was like, alright, next. And he won, because, you know, he didn't have to fucking come out and make a tit of himself. Because the worst thing is, these good-looking guys would come out and do stand-up, and they try to tell a joke, and it would just bomb, and all the girls were like, "Oh my god, this guy's so cringy." And that was like, that's him out. But the problem was, there was always one guy who was just much fitter than the other women, the other blokes, right? He would come out, and he would just like, obviously, all the girls were going to vote for him regardless. And you can see the other lads just sort of thinking, well, fucking he's one, isn't he? It just kind of sucked. No way! Jimmy Savile! Oh my god. Wow. You know what the weirdest thing about the Jimmy Savile stuff? Like, weirdest, not the most horrible. The weirdest thing. Everybody thought he was weird anyway. Why was he on telly in the first place? Like, no, he didn't. He didn't come out and say, "Hey, somebody stop me." He was weird. Everybody knew he was weird. Nobody was like, "I'm a massive fan of Jimmy Savile." Why was he on telly? When Louis Theroux interviewed him, we all thought, what a fucking weirdo. You were in Stoke Mandeville Hospital when he was doing his rounds. He was a weird guy. I mean, there's no two ways about it.
Вот падла!
G6000 just resubbed for 5 months.
Ебать! В сторону резче!
That's someone else he's shooting at. Fuck.
Drafter just resubbed for 7 months. This is intense as shit.
Ох, ёб, граната! Хуйте замес! Опа-на!
damn! What a fun fucking round, though. Man. Couldn't get a decent gun, man. Oh, man. I can't believe I fucking didn't kill that last guy. I thought I hit him a good few times. See how much fun Tarkov is when there's actual fighting? When it's just like a constant fight. It's so good. I'll take this fucking thing in. Need some Saiga mags. There we go. Oh, oh, which is the rig with the 3 pockets? Is it the M2? Is it the Alpha? Yeah. I love this thing. This thing is ridiculous if you catch them just right. And I really like the BMG. It's like a 50 cal bullet. It's nuts. Lost my gas mask though. Need a backup piece. I can't believe they didn't kill me sooner. That was so funny. Yeah, let's go for it. This thing is so ridiculous. Have you played Hood yet? No. I love the way they were hiding. No, they still didn't kill me. And then his TOS was out, so we were just slicing each other. And then I fumbled to reload and shot his gut out. Flamethrower. Favorite Everything album. I mean, Get to Heaven is fucking ridiculous. But honestly, their first album, every track is perfect. So good. But Get to Heaven is So fucking good. Like, I love that album. I can't remember what their Man Alive was their first, right? They're more everything they've done other than that, it's still everything, so I'm still a fan. But it's not like Get to Heaven was so fucking good. So fucking good. I think that was their best. Like Future Islands, for example. I love Future Islands, but they've basically got one really good album, which was Singles, and their other albums are like, yeah, it's still Future Islands, you know, it's good. It's good. There's a couple of good tunes on there. But Singles, every song is a banger. It's the same with Get to Heaven. It's like, this is just, all of these tracks are amazing. You don't get that very often. My eldest is a big fan. Like, they're her favorite band. And we were gonna go see them in 2020, and then the outbreak happened, so they postponed. We were meant to see them at the start of this year, and it's been postponed. So when it finally comes around, I'm really excited to be taking her. Yeah, I'm hoping that she really enjoys her first gig. It's very emotional, you know, going to a good gig. I'm hoping she enjoys it. What RTA do you use? I have no idea. I've seen them live a couple of times, and they're brilliant. They're brilliant. They're just so good. She's 12, believe it or not. The first time I saw them was in a pub in Angel, off their first album, and no one was making a fuss about them at all.
Subbed for 5 months.
Like, they were just sort of like, to me, the moment I heard Suffragette, which I thought was like, I've never heard a band like this before. There's so much depth to their songs, you know? They're just amazing. And the falsetto voice and everything like that. But the complexity of their songs is ridiculous. But it never feels wanky. Do you know what I mean? Like some bands you think, like it's got a fucking groove to it as well. They're just amazing. They're absolutely amazing. Because the bassist toured with Foles, didn't he? Who are another good band. They were good at Glastonbury. I've not been to Glastonbury, but I watched them on the telly. The very alpha lead singer, you know? Art pop. Yeah, I'd say art pop more than like math rock, as some people call it. That would be, to me, math rock would be more like a band like Munich, you know, Munich? They were big in the early 2000s. Well, not big. Big with wankers like me, but they were never like big. Pretty sure they were called Munich. Very dense guitar. Munich's album, their first album was actually pretty good. If you like that sound, it just, you know, they basically just disappeared up their own arse. Oh, it sounds like they'd be right up your street then, Flax. Hey! Yeah, exactly. Good one. Look at the sight on this thing.
Подло! Красота! Куда ты спрятался? Вылезай!
Damn! Couldn't aim that damn thing. I didn't realize it didn't have a sight on it, to be fair. Oh, man. We fucking lit him up as well. It was a Saiga, but it had no sights on it. Basically, it had like, so it was a mount for sights without actually having any sights. So they just get in the way. Basically, it's like a huge block in your vision. Not ideal.
Mark Omings just
Not ideal.
resubbed for 4 months.
Thanks for the sub. Do you know what? I'm better than that. Just barely, but I'm better than that, damn it. What have you got in an armor? Oh man, I love me some gazelle. What will you sell me? That's expensive, sir. What's this? Tier 4, done. Was that not it? This is such a nice graphics card, guys. This is really something else. It's just running so smooth for me. Thank God. All I'm asking is that just keep doing what you're doing, little graphics card, alright? I'm not asking for anything weird or special. I'm just keep doing what you're doing, alright? Please, please. I would just love some nice, stable... Just give me like a few years of just stability, no fans breaking, nothing. Just, I'm begging you, because I've been through the fucking ringer with this shit. Oh, hello. How did I get my hands on it? So, basically, NVIDIA heard about my graphics card problems. This is thanks to the Yogscast. And obviously, you know, I'd done some work with NVIDIA previously, and they have contacts with NVIDIA and stuff like that. And they said, and this is paraphrasing, PFlax is the greatest streamer of all time. We can't have someone of his caliber running on a 1080 and, you know, just scraping by. He deserves the very best, and his audience deserves the very best as well. That was their, again, paraphrasing a little bit. And they said, well, we'll give you the 3090 Founders Edition if you do some streams for us. And I said, cool. So I'm going to do some Tarkov and some Rust with this new reflex thing that it's got. And I will say hashtag ad for all of those because I'm doing them in exchange for the graphics card. And shout out to Paul and Fourth Floor for sorting it. And Harry. And Lewis. This thing has no rear sight. Oh, it does. Oh, there's no front sight on this thing. Gizmos and front sight. If there was a car called the Labia 3000, would you drive it? What if it was called the Urethra? It's an unbelievably fast car. Like, the performance is out of this world. Like, it's like the, you know, it's a supercar. What about the Taint? The Taint 2000.
Идите прямо! Движение прямо!
Is it me or is the scav helping out? The scav was helping me out, right? Why was the raider shooting him up? Chill! The Nissan Gooch, exactly. Oh man. Shut the shit out of him. The scav was running in there. I was like worried that he was going to shoot me in the arse. I wasn't close, they came at me. Shocking. And other times I've just hung out with them and they've been chill. Fucking assholes, man. I like to feel them out, you know what I mean? I give them a chance. Give them a chance. So the GPU is currently 55 degrees. Given that the 2080 running Tarkov would get to about 75, 80 at the drop of a hat, that's impressive. That's impressive cooling. Like I was thinking, shit, this thing's gonna run ultra hot. It's amazing. And this is like, I'm running this at ultra. Yeah, there's no overclock or anything like that. This is out of the box. It's currently, the clock is 1700 megahertz. That's pretty nuts. I'm not limiting it to 60 FPS. I hadn't. I'd set it to 100 and whatever it was earlier today. I set it to 144 in game. I was thinking for the Rust stream that we get all the Rust lads together and we jump on a server and we fucking take it over. Just goon rush the thing. And we just try to fucking smash all the nerds on the server. I think we just do that. I reckon we could get 20 lads, maybe more. Just take over some pubby server and just spend 3 days just destroying it. How can they ban you? They can't ban you for playing Rust. If it's a public server, you know, one of the official ones or whatever, what are they going to complain? Oh, there are too many of them. Sorry. Secretly, I'm still using the 3090 to mine crypto. Sure. Because I really, I'm all about the crypto. Everybody knows that. God, I need to stop following so many girls on Instagram. God, Jesus. Damn. All I get is ads and tits. One of them I can live without. It's the ads. Capone. I just need you to collect up ammo and weapons from everybody. And no grenades. Sidearms and flame units only. What the hell are we supposed to use, man? Harsh language? What's up, homie? I was about to say I haven't found a graphics card in ages. heard them to my left, so you're right. No, to my right. So on the screen, this way, which is left. So to my right, you're right. But when I point right, I'm on my screen, I'm pointing left. But what I'm saying is they're over this way, which is my left, but they're to my right and your right.
Пацаны, щемись!
You fucking dickhead. Okay. Was his armor fucked up or not? Yeah. Bodega is not that long. Where did you go, Nazi? You got banned from a channel? Well, I'm sorry, but if you got banned a year ago, and you were being a dickhead, and at least you've admitted it, but yeah, that's just kind of, don't do that, really. There's not really much more I can say than that. This is some expensive ammo, by the way, I think. This guy's got a proper gun. And more of it. Wow. That's a lot of fucking money. Just in ammo. Holy shit. I mean, you know, you could say, oh, I didn't mean it, it was stupid, I regret it, but they don't know you, and the issue is, if they say, oh yeah, come on back, I guarantee you they've done that, where they've said to people, okay, yeah, don't do it again, and they use that opportunity to be even worse. Like, I've done that, where I've had people come back, and you think, all right, we'll give them another chance, and they're just fucking the worst, you know? And while you might say, well, I was drunk, it was a mistake, or whatever, they don't know. There's no way of them knowing that you're not going to just do the same thing again. So why take a chance? That's my guess, anyway. I get quite a few unbanned requests that my hardworking mod team deals with. Most of them are people saying, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean it, blah, blah, blah. And generally speaking, we don't unban them. Unless they're like, it was a mistake. Or I banned them for some minor transgression, which, you know, is very like me. RBTP. It's a reserve key. East barracks in the basement of the east building marked with a black pawn. In the south section of the basement, the grated door. Oh, it's the one that opens a little, sort of, whatchamacallit room. USEC key. What's USEC key for? Oh, this is for customs. Yeah, the USEC dash on customs. Well, we actually go to reserve a lot, so. I mean, think about it this way. Do you need to talk? Like, who really cares? You know what I mean? What are you going to say? LOL? You know, you're going to say the same thing as everyone else. Just enjoy watching the stream. Like, that's honestly, you'll have more fun that way. Maybe if we take another mag and let's try some customs. Do you fit in that or not? You do. Great. We'll have some BP as our backup. BP stands for backup plan. Let's do some customsing. Wait, you can't see chat? So if you're banned from a channel, you can't see chat? Interesting. I assumed you just couldn't chat. But you can't even see chat? If you've been banned from chatting on a specific channel, you must contact either the channel owner or an appointed moderator. Channel owners and moderators are free to ban anyone from the channel regardless of the reason. Wow. Never become a doctor. That's why I don't do the IRL streams anymore, guys. I made too much money. Big Smitty just donated too much, and it was like, this is out of control. And yeah, Twitch they just couldn't handle it. So they said, Pyrian, this was back in the Justin TV days, and they were trying to launch as Twitch, and they were like, we're trying to relaunch. We're trying to go big. We want to let other people know that they have a shot. Wait, so Sips made me a doctor and I played solitaire and watched YouTube. That's spot on. So anyway, back in the Justin TV days, I was the biggest Justin TV streamer around, and I invented the just chatting. And what I would do is, to get around that, I would just have 99% of the screen was me, and you could just see the gameplay in a postage stamp down the bottom. And oddly enough, I did play solitaire, and I made so much money. Twitch said, "Look, we're trying to rebrand. We want to launch as Justin TV. You're killing us because you're so successful. Other people are thinking, well, what's the point? Like, why bother trying to become a streamer? This guy's already nailed it." So I was like, fair enough. Yep, get it. I get it. And I trimmed it way back, rebranded, went bold. This is all a deliberate thing. Like, this is a choice.
Abyssal 1288 just resubbed for 1 month.
Thank you. Over there and cause a ruckus or die trying. Wait a sec. Let's get fucking juiced. Nuts! What if we hit him at all? No, we hit him once. Poor. $33. It's nuts, isn't it? Absolutely nuts. Oh yeah, I sold my graphics card. He was a... I know the Yogs had a falling out with him. And I think... I have no idea to this day what it was about. Like, it was not something I was aware of. Like, I wasn't a member of the Yogs at the time or anything like that. It always struck me as a shame because he was really nice to me. He was unnecessarily nice. Like, there was no reason for him to be as pleasant to me as he was. I couldn't offer him anything in return. I was never going to be as big a name as him. I was never going to be, you know, we were on completely different time zones. I don't think we ever streamed together. We didn't record together other than a few times. We did a sponsored thing together, oddly enough. We played Strife, which was a MOBA that died on its ass. And he was honestly, he was very nice to me. He invited me into a group with a whole bunch of other guys who were also, you know, small streamers. And then some other big streamers like Jesse Cox and guys like that. And I've told this story before, but I think it bears repeating because, you know, he was a genuinely nice guy to me. And yeah, like I said, there was no reason for him to do it. Like, he absolutely didn't have to. And he just did it because he was like, I like your stuff, you know. Here's a Skype group. Join this. We talk about games and we help each other out. And I was like, wow, okay. And they did. Like, it was basically, the gist of it was complaining about whoever our network was. So I think Polaris at the time was who I was with, and I think quite a few of the other guys were with Polaris as well, and they were fucking dog shit. So we moaned about them. We talk about brand deals. We talk about, has anyone worked with so-and-so company? Are they any good? Are they reliable? And we'd recommend games to each other, and that was it. Like it was just a place for people who did the same job to hang out and exchange ideas and information, basically. Because that's not something that, like, you asked. The thing is, if you ask the community what's a good game, you'll get 100 answers. So if you're someone like Total Biscuit or Jesse Cox or someone like that, you'll get 100 answers, and they're just recommending games that they like. You know what I mean? So it was just a good place to hang out with other streamers and other YouTubers. Not that I was doing much YouTube at the time. And he was just really very nice guy. He was unhappy a lot of the time with games companies and the networks and stuff, and talking about how shitty it was and everything. And because he obviously had a much more, he made a lot of money from YouTube and his podcast and Twitch and stuff like that. Like, he was a big deal. So when you're one of those kind of top tier YouTubers or streamers or everything, your contacts are like high level members of those organizations, you know? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure that Lewis could call up, and they do, some of the big guys at Twitch and talk about the Jibble Jam or streams and stuff like that. I wouldn't be able to get that phone call, right? You know what I mean? I would be just like every other partner. So yeah, they were just he was a really decent guy, and we did I think we did his podcast, the co-optional podcast. It was co-optional, wasn't it? With me and him and Jesse Cox, and it might have been Dodger, it might have been someone else, I can't remember. And he was really fucking sick, and it was terrible to see. I mean, I like I said, we weren't like close, but I'd known him for a few years at that point, and to see a young man like that just destroyed was awful. It was awful. And I mean, I've lost family members to cancer and stuff like that, and I don't know why it's so much worse than anything else, really. It's just so fucking, it's awful because it drags on and you have hope and everything like that, you know? And when people beat it, it's so hype. I mean, a friend of mine at the moment, he's had cancer twice. He's younger than me. It's just awful. It's just fucking awful. However, reason to be cheerful going forward. The RNA stuff that they're working on, if you read, there's an article about it. There's this woman, she's a researcher, and she dedicated her life to researching, now I might be wrong, I'm pretty sure it was RNA treatments, which is beyond my understanding, but the word RNA and treatment is featured heavily. And everybody else said this is mRNA, whatever. They were like, this is a dead end. There's no point. And she kept going for like 20 years. And now her research has led to things like the COVID vaccine. They're looking at cures for cancer. They're looking for all this stuff. Because I watched a couple of things about why vaccines are difficult. And one of the problems is that some of these diseases, whether it be cancer or anything else, it's literally as stupid as the outside of the bit. They have to kill all the little bits. Each bit is like, it's too smooth, and there's nothing for us to get a grip on. So you want the drugs to get on it and cling on and do their thing. And if there's no groove or bold that they can get into, then they just bounce off. It's like that stupidly simple. I always thought it would be something like, you know, they haven't found a chemical that works. They can have one that works, but will it literally stick? It's crazy. Level 58, my fucking ass. He was definitely... a guy to my right as well.
Расцепную!
It's got a fucking ADAR, this lad.
Граната тут!
Oh, he was lying down! Oh, I thought it was a dead body. Damn! I really thought that was a dead body. Shit! He was like that, so I just thought he was dead. I shouldn't have just walked in. I should have just peeked the corner, but got 2 players, not bad. Given that we went in with a fucking FN, that was pretty pog. This thing's stupid, but it's kind of fun. This gun, actually, we should take this in. This is the one we just got with the blackout ammo. Since we, you know, it was free. Who the fuck is going to pay $7 grand for an iced tea? Prices these days, I tell you. What's an Acer go for? Dunno. They were insane when you found one of those. We had to get out with it. Now that was a lot of... Do you remember that? I'm sure there was a raid where I spawned in... Had an Acer. I don't know where I'd got it. And I had loads of stuff and I was in the bunker. Hermetic bunker, praying for someone to pull the switch. And there was that raid where we found 2 down in D2. God, that was nuts. $240K. I think I did get a double Acer and then an Acer the next raid. We've also had double GPU and a Tetris before. Good times. Bobo McGraw, I would say DayZ fits that bill. There's very little combat. Nobody trusts anybody. You lose everything. Have a good meeting. I would say DayZ is the game where you will find people whose entire thing is living out in the wilderness somewhere. Just living off the land and just fucking never seeing a player. I mean, I've played a surprising amount of DayZ since launch until I think the last time I played it was... I don't think I played it last year. It might be the year before. And I think Bob and Cinny played it, and it was so fucking stupid. It's the stupidest fucking game. With awful design philosophies, the worst dev team I think ever assembled. And it has to be. You can't look at that game and tell me that they have improved it. because it's the same fucking game now as it was when it came out fucking 10 years ago or whatever it was. It's barely changed. Damn. Woof. I bet this thing's got the good stuff in it. Raider? Had to be, right? Gotcha. It's a good day to glue hard. Oh, let's see what's in the Pilgrim. I heard someone running. Do you think it was that guy shooting at us, or was it someone else?
Forse là, vedi. Granata!
Son of a bitch.
Принял.
Wow, he fucked me up. No, I just use red.
Это не наше, блядь!
The raiders looted him.
Basement_Baron just resubbed for 1 month.
Good run. We've had a fucking good night of talks. Fuck me. 14k XP. Let's see what we did. Killed a player. Killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 raiders. Holy shit. So we did snipe those raiders across the way. And then we killed those other 3 down there. Then 2 regular scavs. And that player at the start. That was nuts. I'm going to stop now because I need to relax before bedtime. And this is not helping, friends. When I play Tarkov all day, I fucking... Mango, is that you? I'm so sorry. I've got to go. Also, we missed you at the CSGO in-houses this week. Or last week, or whenever it was. Why aren't you a VIP? Is that a 0 at the end? Thought you never wanted me back. I knew you'd taken me seriously. It's my gruff dad-like demeanor. This gun's a beast. Big fan. Big fan. What kind of ammo we got in here? Alright. You know when we just shot a burst at the fucking wall? That was like 20 bullets. I'm not going to comment on the new graphics card. I'm not going to jinx it in any way, shape, or form. But we're running this at ultra, and it looks beautiful. So things are looking good so far. And frankly, we're slaying. It does look better. The FPS are locked at 60 in on the menu. Just saying. I don't know if the bitrate is better. I don't know if it's just that. I mean, when I was playing just then, it was so crystal clear. It was absolutely like crystal clear. So I feel like it has made a difference already. I don't know. I honestly couldn't comment on whether it's changed the quality of the stream or not. I hope so. It'd be nice if it has. But I honestly don't know. But it's certainly made a difference to me in terms of the way it looks. Like this is literally, look at the settings. Everything at ultra, but we turned off noise. So everything is like, I just whacked it up to ultra. And it just looks fucking beautiful. Anyway, I've got Triforce tomorrow morning. Got to record that. And then I'll be streaming after that. So yeah, thanks for watching. We had a cracking. Flax, do you like manga? That's a fucking timeout right there. Let's give him a little timeout. 12 hours. There you go. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at some point. Cheers for watching. Take it easy. Peace out.